I just got this barefoot radio, man. I'm on my barefoot S9. I'm on my barefoot S9. My two pillow took a shit on me yesterday, man. Sounding good.
Look at that. Look at that. He blew his amp out. What a dummy. You see what happened? You see what happened when he tried to come out here, compete with the big boys? He blows his stuff right out. Look at that. That's typical. He blew it right out. Well, now's your chance to take it to the crackhead. Whatever you do, don't take that amp to the junkie boy. You don't know what he's doing. Hey Richie, you better help out your boyfriend, man. He blew his four. Actually, he has a 4 pill. He has a 1x4, 5 pill. Send it to. Don't bring that 5 pill to Richard. You better go to Delta. Delta will hook it up for you. Delta Electronics, or go to the island, go to PM. They'll hook it up for you. They'll fix that amp. Whatever you do, Pedro, don't take that amp to Cracky. You know, or he knows better. What am I saying? Richie don't know how to fix an amp. He can't even fix a power supply. It was hilarious when he had to actually get his power supply fixed. He can't even fix a simple power supply, and he calls himself a technician. What a joke. How dumb is that? How stupid is that? You don't want to turn on his amp because of the rain. You ever heard anything that dumb in your life? The 30 years I've been out here, I never heard anything that stupid. It's like Richie. Oh, my antenna's wet. Ugh, dog, my antenna's wet. My SWR's high. Yeah, because it's filled with water, Richie.
Wonder why Punky's here to do it like that? You already know.
Well, first of all, the built-in meter in an amp is not an accurate means of determining your SWR. Forget about it, Richard. You got to have a piece of a gear like my LP100A. See, that's a piece of test gear. You see? That's a laboratory-grade piece of equipment. You don't use a built-in meter in an amplifier, you weirdo. Hey, look at my SWR on my meter, on my in my amplifier. That's inaccurate, Cracky. You need a superior piece of equipment like the LP100A. You see? That's an inline professional laboratory grade meter. You know what inline means? It means you never have to take it out of line. Just in case you didn't know. Oh boy, Richard, man, you're so easy. It just proves your incompetence every time you open your mouth. That's why I love it. Because I don't even have to say anything. Every time you speak, people laugh.
The resistor on my input combiner blew up yesterday, man. I don't know. I might have messed it up or something. I don't know. But we're only on the radio.
Hey, Pedro sounds sad, Richard. I think you need to hold his hands or his sack, one or the other. Hey, Richard, you need to hold Pedro's hand. He sounds like he's going to cry. His resistor blew out, his combiner. The only thing that's being combined out here are the two homos. That's Pedro and Richie. That's the only combiner out here. But you see what happens, Pedro, when you don't know what you're doing? You start to blow shit up, man. Oh, boy, you gotta love it. I'm doing it with a stock radio, man. That's why Richie's so envious, because I could do what I do. You see, I do what I do, and I do it myself. I don't have to send the radio anywhere. Oh yeah, I do all my modifications, calibrations, whatever needs to be done, repairs, I do myself, Richard. Alright? But don't hate it. Hey, Richard, don't hate, man. Don't hate the player. Hate the game, dog.
Barefoot, barefoot, barefoot. I don't want to go to work. I want to talk on the radio all day. Well, you know what happens? They get saturated. They get saturated on blow because they're not up to spec. So yeah, just double them up. With a 5.7K in there, strap two 5.7s together, twist them up, slap them right in that slot. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you take care of the saturation blows. The King of New York, I'll be right back into a
Talking about blowing. Look at that, Richie talking about how to blow another man. That is sad.
A little too much, I might have had a little too much carrier in there, man. I don't know, maybe that's why they
See what it is, he's trying to compete with the big dogs. That little Pedro over there, 206, is trying to compete with the big boys out here. That's why he blew his shit up. I keep telling him, you can't hang with the big boys. Don't listen to that junkie 127. You need to go to the goodie store. You need to get something real and get something done right. Go to Delta, man. Let Sam look at your shit. He'll do it right.
That about it, man. I'll be back on the side.
Because when you go to the junkie boy 127, he'll just fuck it up on you. You do not want to go to that junkie boy.
Stonewall base in Manhattan over here, and I'm over here in Brooklyn. You know what? Let me go roll this coffee truck, and I gotta eat all this good shit. The King of New York back. Come on, the fishing food. Hey, roger that. Nah, man, I wish I had that. I wish I had something like that, man. But hey, this thing only does.
Yeah, that's, see, he always wishes. You see when these storytellers, they wish this, they wish they had that. You know why I get what I get? Because I work hard for what I get. I earn my own. No one's getting, I don't get no hand-downs, no hand-me-downs. I don't jump on a food stamp line, none of that shit, man. I always work, go out, do my job, do it right, and get up every morning without complaining, man. Not like these junkies out here. I don't want to go to work today. You know, Richie never went to work, man. See, that's the problem. He's always been hand-fed. The junkie was always given. He was always getting those entitlements. But, hey, Cracky, man. I don't know what you're going to do when the new administration takes effect. What are you going to do, junkie boy? No more Section 8 apartment? No more EBT card? No more Obama phone, 250 minutes? What are you going to do, junkie? I know you can't do it on those $10 repairs that you do for those local dollar vans. So, you know what I mean? It's time to become a man. It's time to actually go out there and earn yours. And I'll tell you one thing, the big man's not going to help you this time.
Who's he talking to anyway? But the weather kind of looks but otherwise, he's away from market. He's over here, crazy Eddie, stepping all over. Who he talking to? That's man, I could barely hear him. Crazy Eddie taking out everybody on this side here. So who is he talking?
I know the big man's not going to take out Junkie Boy this time. So I know Rich is going to have to go on his own too. He's going to have to go get that job. Oh yeah, I don't know how you're going to do it, Cracky. You're going to have to go out and get a job.
Because right now I can't hear him. A lot of noise here as I get closer here, man.
Yeah, I love how they don't hear me when I'm on their video. I'm busting their meter to the right. I love how they say they don't hear me.
Leave it all. Dual finals in here. It's got dual finals. Got a new MOSFET here. It's good for about 55 watts. What y'all talking about? That's what I got here, man. Two dual bipolar MOSFETs here, man.
What a fucking retard. Bipolar MOSFETs. Bipolar and MOSFETs are two different type of devices. Have you ever heard anything dumber than that? Bipolar MOSFETs. The only thing bipolar is your is your personality. Oh man, bipolar MOSFETs. That's probably something that Richie fed him.
Let me know who he told me.
Go ahead, crackhead. Load that pipe up.
What, man? I don't know. Dude, your phone, dude. Yeah, he's jumping up and down for you, Richie. He keeps calling you, man. Go ahead, answer. I'll be quiet. Yo, dude.
What happened to your amp? Hey, Pedro, what happened to your amplifier? You blew it? You didn't blow it because your carrier is good. I know your amp is working fine. It's your radio that you messed up, not your amp, because I still see the same carrier. So you better feed that story to someone else. That 5 pill you're using, Pedro, is working fine. Stop lying to the public.
I can't hear him. Hello, what? Did you say something for a second? Can you hear my barefoot radio? Hello?
It's a shame how I do it with my General Stonewall Jackson, a 5-watt radio. I'm just running a 5-watt, a 5-pound steel hammer, and I'm crushing those 2 junkie monkeys.
You say way too funny. You say, did you say way too funny?
5-pound steel hammer. You imagine that? Alright? Because you see what I do with my 2 pill, man. The only reason why I don't have the 2 pill in line, because these dumb fucking A99s can't handle my Dave May 2 pill. That's the only reason why I don't put that back in line. I'm not trying to pop another A99. So I gotta keep that duck plucker out of line, man. I gotta go stock. Oh yeah, my 5-pound steel hammer, 5 pound General Stonewall Jackson, and I just got down.
Squashed with a barefoot radio, bye-bye. I'll be right back.
Cracky will be back. He's got to load his pipe. He'll be back. Crackhead 127 will be right back. He's got to put some of that crack in there. Let him load up his pipe. He'll be back.
Squashed with a barefoot radio.
Yeah, okay, barefoot radio with a 5 pill. Stop your lying, junkie.
Squashed with a barefoot radio, damn it, boy. Damn it, boy.
I said one thing Pedro learned from the crackhead is how to lie. One thing Pedro Herrera learned from Richard is how to be a liar, and a good one. He's a professional liar. That's what they call crackheads like Richard, and pill poppers like 206. They know how to lie, man. They try to deceive everyone.
I like to know what Allie's talking to, but we'll try to figure it out when I get back from the toilet.
What toilet? You shit right in a bucket, man. You don't have an active toilet. Remember the last shithole you lived in? Over there, 194 Utica? You didn't have a toilet seat? No sheetrock on the walls? That's what you call a squatter. He was squatting over there, 194 Utica, until he got kicked the fuck out because he didn't pay his rent for 6 months so he could buy that Ameritron AL80B. So isn't that funny? You gotta love it.
Radio's giving that base station a fight, damn it, boy. You got me putting wipe out in.
Ain't no one putting up a fight. Ain't no one trying to start a fight. I'm just running a barefoot stock radio, man, and I'm doing damage to that little sweet boy over there, Pedro Herrera, aka Small Fry Junkie Fry. Oh yeah, 206. I'm giving him a fight with a barefoot stock radio, and he's running a 5 pill in a diesel truck. How sad is that, man? That just goes to show you. Man. They're like, damn. How does the enforcer do it, man? With a barefoot stock radio, and he's crushing big diesel trucks out there with 5 pills. That man's running a KW in the Mobile. I'm running a 5-watt radio, and I'm crushing that junkie monkey. How does he do it? How do I crush that other junkie 127 over there, Richie crackhead? Richie's got he's good for a KW. He's good for 1,000 watts with that AL80B, Ameritron. And I crushed that junkie monkey. How do I do it? Lord have mercy. And I'm not even using a Dave Mate. I'm not using any amplifier. I'm barefoot. Barefoot stock. You gotta love it. They call me the Enforcer 250 with my 5-pound steel hammer, and I just got down.
Bye-bye. Oh, this guy got no clue, man. This guy got no clue.
It's a shame. It's a shame with someone driving a big truck like that that's on painkillers, man. I wonder if the Department of Motor Vehicles knows about his painkillers. You know, it's illegal. It's illegal to operate a big truck like that or machinery when you're under the influence. I hope he realizes that.
She hates informants.
I wonder if immigration knows about Pedro's status, man. Hey, Pedro, you better hope and pray. You better hope and pray, Pedro, that Donald Trump doesn't become president, or he's gonna send your ass to Mexico. Hey, Pedro, you better hope and pray that Donald Trump doesn't become our next leader, or he's gonna send your ass back to Mexico, man. Mexico, man. You know what I mean, Pedro? Hey, Pedro, where's my pizza, man?
I thank you for that Watergate, wherever.
Hey, Pedro, man. Where's my pizza? Hey, what a pizza, man. Hey, Pedro, where's my pizza, man? Bring me my pizza, man. Pedro.
Squash.
Pedro, where's my pizza, man? Where's my pizza, man? Hey, Pedro. Hey, Pedro, where's my pizza, man?
On YouTube. That Watergate, check yourself.
Pedro, where's my pizza, man? I'm gonna call up. I'm gonna call up the pizza store, man. You supposed to deliver my pizza 2 weeks ago, Pedro. Pedro, man, where's my pizza?
Boy, taking him out. Clean cut.
Where's my pizza, man? And where's Richie's crack? You need to send Richie his crack pipe, and you need to fill up it with K2, man. Send Richie 127. Send crack boy. You need to get him K2, and you need to bring my pizza, man. Pedro, where's my pizza? You gotta love it, man. It's too easy with these two junkies. It's just too easy. It's not even a battle, man. It's not even competition out here. I'm destroying those two junkies with a 5-watt radio, man. A 17-year-old, 17-year-old General Stonewall Jackson, brand new in a box, that I picked up on eBay. And I did some wonders to this duck plucker, man. Well, as you could see in my videos, the nice bright meter. I don't know, for some reason this stupid thing isn't focusing too well, so if the meter's a little blurry on this morning's video, just bear with it, man. But anyway, oh yeah, I did some wonders to this radio, man. Oh yeah, they call me Enforcer 250. You could check out my latest video. Just put in Enforcer space the number 250, man, and you see how I crushed those two junkie monkeys, Pedro Herrera, aka Small Fry Junkie Fry, and that crackhead 127, man. Oh yeah, you see how I school those two junkies. Anyway, let me sit back and finish the rest of my Java. I gotta get out of here. My partner's gonna be picking me up shortly, so I'm gonna say I'm not leaving yet. I got a good 5 minutes to go. So let me sit back, finish my Java before I break out. Oh yeah, look at that swing. It ain't no thing if you ain't got that swing. Look at that meter, man. Look at that LP 100 diving to the right. Bam! Look at the ballistics of that. Look at that response, man. Look at that meter move. You gotta love it, man. 1.1. You ever see SWR lower than that in the rain? That's when you know what you're doing. They call me 250. Oh yeah. Treetop tall king of this fucking mall. They call me Enforcer 250, and I'm back out.
What did he say? Morning. Did anybody figure out who he was talking to yet? I don't know, he's talking. That's definitely what cracking K2 is doing, dude. Good morning. Nice day for ice cream.
How about that ice cream out there?
Why not pancakes?
Close six, you know who.
Oh yeah, this is the way I like it out here, nice and quiet. Junkie free, storytelling free.
Good morning out there, Mr. J. Good morning. We got a lot of fog today, a lot of rain. Be safe out there. Everybody on the band, be safe out there. Be safe.
Surprisingly, I video up there in Lake Placid, man. I'm on my barefoot Magnum, man.
What happened to Pedro, man? He blow his amp out? I don't hear him. What happened to Pedro?
Yeah, I'm in
I don't hear Pedro anymore. I think he blew his shit out, man. I told him not to key up in the rain. He didn't want to listen. And there's that other weirdo out there, Bobcat. He's another weirdo. Guy screams into his mic. Guy got a stock mic and he tries to convert it to a power mic by screaming at the top of his lungs. You gotta love that shit. He's probably drinking moonshine. Bobcat sounds like some backwood hillbilly. He's probably drinking moonshine and screaming into his mic, thinking it's a power mic. You gotta love this shit, man. You can't make it up. There's Cracky. Cracky's getting upset because I'm not addressing him anymore. I'm not paying no attention to the Cracky. So he's getting upset. He gets very irate when I don't mention him. You know, he's like a drama queen. She wants all the attention.
I'm a drama queen.
Hey Bobcat, I know I'm doing damage out there, Bobcat. Hey Bobcat, you know who it is. They call me the Enforcer 250. I know I'm doing damage around Lake Placid. I know I'm dropping that hammer. Bobcat, they call me 250, the Enforcer, with my 5-pound steel hammer, and I just got down. Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, you could scream into the mic. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all fun out here. It's all fun. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, man. It's all fun out here. If you can't have fun, then you gotta run. That's my motto. They call me Enforcer 250 with my 5-pound steel hammer. My 5-pound steel hammer on my General Stonewall Jackson. I don't know if you recall who that was. Do your history. Look it up. General Stonewall Jackson. Oh yeah, I got this. It's a keeper, man. Hey, it is a keeper, dog. I got this radio. This is a 17-year-old vintage, brand new in the box radio. I hit the jackpot when I got this. It's better than Lotto. Anyway, I gotta go. You know what time it is. It's 6 a.m. 6 a.m. in the morning. Actually 6:01, Tuesday, May 3rd, and it's raining out there. And keep your dog on the leash. Oh yeah, never cross at the green, not in between. Remember that? Oh yeah, and don't fry your brain on crack. Do not take crack. Crack is whack. Just listen to Richie 127. You don't want to be like that crackhead. Stay away from the drugs. Especially that synthetic stuff, man. That K2, because they're trying to kill Americans, man. That's some laboratory shit that they're making in China. That's one way of reducing the population, man. That's why, you know, Cracky 127's living on borrowed time. If it's not the monster that's gonna get him, it's that K2. But anyway, I gotta go. They call me Enforcer, man. Check out my latest video. Go on YouTube. If you got internet access, just type in the word Enforcer with a space and the numbers 250. And sit back, relax, and maybe you might want to have some popcorn and some soda pop or beer, whatever you fancy. Anyway, I gotta go, man. I gotta go to work. They call me Enforcer 250. Somewhere on the lower deck with my 5-watt, 5-pound steel hammer, General Stonewall Jackson, and I just got down.
That's what happens when you live in a really big apartment building. Section 8 showing on back.
Let me see if I can get a hold of 104. Got these spots on this rainy day or what?
Before 9/11, yeah, everybody was going underneath with no problem. Well, the 9/11, yeah, that was it.